Hey, what's up guys? It's Dangeles, and welcome back to part 18 of the Victorian Mansion Let's Build. Is today going to be the last episode of the building? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. So let's just keep on working, see how much progress we make, and then we'll make a decision at the end. So today I'm going to be continuing to work on the interior, but I am going to show you guys some updates before we start. Update number one, I just added a beacon in the top of this kind of main part of the house. I don't know if that's going to stay. I just thought it'd be fun to add a light coming out of the middle of the house. So we have that. As far as the landscaping goes, it's 100% finished. I did end up deciding to switch out the hedge maze for a couple of tennis courts. I made them out of clay, so these are like the clay tennis courts, they look pretty cool. So I have a few of those. I just put them right next to each other with some pathways connecting to them. So I thought that was a nice addition to the yard and a better addition than the hedge mazes. So that is there now. Let's see, what else do we do in the backyard? I pretty much just like finished off all the walls and things like that. I did finish the pool area over here. I added just a little table and an umbrella, and I added some sitting areas up here with like these little fancy designs with the cobblestone walls and the leaves. So we have that put in, and I think it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the way the exterior turned out. So the landscaping on this place is finite. It is 100% done. So now we pretty much have to go inside and finish up the interior. So let's go on in. I actually made a connection to the garage right here. So basically if you like kind of step up in here, it'll take you right to the pool deck. So I did that as well, just to add something. But I'm going to go ahead and work on the interior today. I have made some progress on this, just like some changing it up a little bit. So I just want to show you guys that from what you guys saw last episode. So what I did was I switched up the floors and the ceilings in a lot of the areas. I added some extra colors to the walls, so you're going to see that as I walk through this. I actually made this window opened up, so as you can see, this window is openable, I guess, and you can kind of look out. So I just thought I would do that. I did that a couple places around the house, so I did that right there as well. I was trying out another chandelier design on a smaller scale. I don't really like it though, so I'll probably get rid of that. Let's see what else I do. The foyer, I just added really fancy floor designs and ceiling designs pretty much throughout the whole house. So this is a room right here that I actually just did on my own. And as you can see, it's got a really fancy ceiling design and a fancy looking floor with some tables and some paintings. So again, this house is going to be spammed with detail on the interior. You know, for the amount of detail I added on the exterior, on the outside of it, on the actual house itself, it would just be criminal if I actually came through here and didn't put as much effort into the interior. So I did the two-tone walls again with the two colors of green. This wither painting is really good. I always forgot that that's in the game now. So I don't really build the default a whole lot anymore. So seeing that was pretty cool. And then what I think I'm going to do today is I'm going to furnish this room, which is going to be an office. I am going to furnish this bathroom here. Again, half bathroom. I'm going to try to do the dining room here. We'll do that room. And if we do all of that in a good amount of time, then I'll do a bedroom in here. Speaking of this bedroom, obviously I gave it a fancy ceiling design. I also switched out the orange for some acacia wood. I wasn't loving the orange when I looked at it more, so I decided to switch it out. I do like the color of the wood for the acacia wood, so I think I'm going to go with that. And I think that's pretty much it. Again, I did fancy the ceilings. Like, these ceilings are all really fancy now and just super detailed, and I think that adds a lot to the place. So let's get started, guys. I'm going to work on this room first. And this is just going to be a little office or study or something like that. So I'm going to grab some dark oak wood planks, some stairs, and I'm just going to start off by making a desk. So, well, let's see. I got to put a chair down first. So let me use spruce door, possibly. Yes, let's give that a shot. Use a spruce door here. So is that one looking good? I'm just trying to choose the chair. Now that we have options for the chairs, I'm trying to choose one that looks the least like a door. So, like, as you can see, and that doesn't have any like openings or windows in it. So I think that's the best option for me. So that'll be our chair. And then I'm going to add a desk right here, probably something along the lines of that. I think that looks pretty good. I'm trying to think of what else I can add to this. So I'm going to have a desk, and I'm going to put a lamp on it with a beacon and a brewing stand. I'll probably throw down a flower pot on it and then maybe a pressure plate. So I don't like to do the laptops kind of hanging off the desk in default because the signs that hold them up are brown. So I'm not a big fan of that. But this is basically going to act as kind of like a loose leaf piece of paper that someone's writing on potentially. So that's what I'm going to kind of pretend that is. I'm going to put a lamp right there. Simple default texture pack lamp. Put a flower pot next to that. And I think what I could probably do is put a piece of carpet on above that, like that, just so to kind of top that off. That looks pretty good. What else could I add to this place? Let me grab some bookshelves. Let's grab some quartz stuff, so some quartz stairs and some quartz slabs and some full quartz blocks, because I have a few more ideas. I'm going to grab some gray carpet as well. So I'm thinking I'm going to put a little bookshelf right there, 2x2, maybe put some pressure plates on top of that. And then I'll probably put a Dangeles anvil here. We got to have those in this house, of course. So we'll throw a Dangeles anvil, maybe 3 blocks tall right there. There we go. I really do like how these rooms have a bunch of different colors. So there's got acacia wood in here with the green. Great combination of colors. Alright, so over here I think I'm going to add a table. So let's kind of just put it on both sides like this. We'll make it 4 blocks wide. I'll probably put a painting on this. So let's... Actually, you know what? I think I might... Yeah, I'm going to put a painting above this. And then I'm going to put a flower pot with a red flower in it. Alright, so let's grab a painting. And let's grab something to hold the painting in place so we get the right dimensions. So I'll probably go for that like sunset looking painting. The one that's kind of fuchsia colored with a little bit of orange mixed in. I really like that one. That's my favorite 2x1. So actually that one's really nice as well. You want to go with that one maybe? Let's go with that one. I like that one as well. I'm not really sure what it is, but it kind of just looks like abstract art. So we'll go with that. And then the last thing I can think of for this room, since it's supposed to be kind of like an office space, so obviously we have, you know, a big desk that you can work at. I think I'm also going to do something cool, and I'm going to add a whiteboard right there. So just like a 3x2 on the wall here, put some carpets above that, and that's just kind of like a whiteboard where you can maybe, you know, just write down some brainstorming ideas or something like that. I know I would love to have something like that in my room, because I could write down stuff that I'm thinking about building. That would be really cool. So that's another idea for that room, and I think that's pretty much good. It's well lit in here enough. We got a whiteboard, a bookshelf, a nice big desk, a table, Dangeles anvil, fancy ceiling design, fancy floor design. I think that's a pretty solid looking study. So we'll close the book on that one. So that is a completed room. All right, sweet. So let's move in here. Let's do a bathroom. I did make the bathroom ceiling is, you know, it's not as fancy as some of the other ones, but it is still pretty nice looking. So what I'm gonna do for the bathroom is I'm gonna use chiseled quartz as the floor in here. I think that'll be a nice looking block for this. Block I don't get to use too often in CLD, so I'm gonna try to use it here a little bit. Well, I use it in CLD, but I just use it for different purposes, I guess. Not for bathroom floors, that's for sure. All right, so there's our bathroom floor. All right, so let's add a toilet, a sink and a counter and stuff like that. So we'll try to just put all the bathroom necessities in here. All right, let me grab a flower pot as well. Okay, so let's see here. Toilet, I guess we'll go right here in this corner. So I'm gonna take that out like this. Kind of place my little toilet design if I can get the spot right. There we go. So there's just a couple of different ways I could do the toilet. First off, I'm gonna add a flower pot right now. A couple different ways I could do the toilet. I could do something like this. Wait, that's not right. I could do something like this, like that maybe, and then put like a lid over top of that. And I could actually use these now, iron trapdoors. Those are nice. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I like that. So we'll do something like that, and then I think on top of the thing, sometimes you see like carpet on top of toilets. So maybe to match the wall, I'll put a green carpet on top of the toilet. So that'll be cool. I gotta find a way to light this room a little bit better. It's pretty dark in here. Let's see. I could put something in the ceiling, possibly. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put a few designs here in the ceiling. So let's open that up, break that, and place a beacon. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Crap. Iron. So basically, I'm using these trapdoors, these wooden trapdoors, really as just more detail, pretty much. And I think they look pretty nice. So there we go. There's just some basic lighting in the ceiling. That's pretty good. Okay, so what else do we need in a bathroom? Again, this is going to be a powder room, so just a half bath. I think a Dangeles anvil would be nice in here, right? So we'll add something like that. We have no limitations on item frames in this world. However, they still do lag the world, so I'm going to try to keep them to a minimum. But I do have a few things I can add, like this is a design that I still think is pretty good, even though it's getting old at this point. It's kind of a old design, you know, not as used as much, but I still think that's a pretty nice design. Adding a little toilet paper roll on the wall, I think that's still a viable thing. We have the Dangeles anvil. So on this side, let's add the sink and the faucets and things like that. So again, I'm going to grab some more quartz for this. I'm going to grab some, yeah, let's grab some quartz. So let me just kind of have this run across 4 blocks or 5. Let's go 5. I'll have 2 sinks on this one, so we'll go like that. Place some tripwire hooks on the walls here. A couple of those. What else could we add to this sink? There's so much more we could do. Let's add a little thing above it. So let's go like that. Add a little shelf above that. Let's see, what else can we add to the sink? There's so much more I could do. How about some... Let's use a backward zombie head to represent maybe like a little bottle of soap. So we'll do that. I don't know. I think that's kind of just like something, you know, clever. But, you know, if we had like custom... what are they called? Custom heads or whatever, custom player heads, that would be something that would be really cool. But obviously we don't have that. Alright, so let's see what else we can do. We can do a trash can in here maybe. On the edge of the wall here. I'm trying to think of what the best thing to use for a trash can would be. Maybe a hopper, kind of like that in the corner. I don't know if that really looks like a wastebasket or not. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Or maybe if I put a iron trapdoor above it, it will look more like a wastebasket. Every bathroom's got to have one of these, so let's add that. Where am I looking for? What am I looking for right now? Oh yeah, iron trapdoors. Alright, so let's give that a go. So that'll be like a little wastebasket there in the corner. I'm gonna actually put that. Wait, why is there like little lines there on the side of that? That's weird. Is that on this side? I guess it's just like a little thing in the middle. Alright, never mind. Alright, so what else can we add to this place? Let's add some carpet in the floor. Let's go with some cyan carpet. We'll kind of have that go right there. And in fact, I can probably just put a glowstone underneath this so it's a little bit lighter in this room. And I'll probably put it under all 3 so they all look like they're the same color. Alright, so like that. There we go. And what else can I add in here? Maybe a brewing stand up here to just be like a extra soap or something like that. What else? What else? We could add like a mirror on this wall. That kind of punches into the other room, so I'm not sure I'm going to do something like that. Trying to think of anything else I could add to a bathroom. I mean, I could always come up with, or always think of more ideas later, but I think this looks pretty good. We have, you know, a toilet. We have the sink, the faucets and things like that. We have a little wastebasket in the corner. I'm trying to think. I mean, obviously I could add a mirror, but that's kind of hard to do, especially because, you know, I can't double stack the walls or anything like that. So I don't think I'm going to do a mirror at all in this place, but I think that's a pretty solid looking bathroom design. You know, we have everything we need, I think. If I ever think of something else, I can come back and add it, but I think that's pretty good. I'm trying to think if I could add like towel racks or anything like that. I wonder if that's like a thing I could do. I don't think so. What I might do is just grab some carpet and maybe get a white carpet. I don't know, maybe a orange carpet. Just put a couple of those up there as like towels folded on the top of that shelf. We could do something like that. And I think that's pretty much going to be it for this bathroom. So yeah, let's move on to something else. So we have this kind of area of the house kind of complete. I'm going to actually leave those doors open because I like how you can kind of see in there when you're walking by. So again, we have the bathroom in here. That's done. What else do we need? So let's move on to this room. This is another room I want to do. If you're noticing this chest right here, there are some mushroom blocks in here. I just got those for a minute. I don't even know if I'm going to use them, but they could be potentially like used for, I don't know, some walls or something like that on the second floor or another room. We'll see if I use them for anything. Speaking of the second floor, I did make a couple of changes that I would like to mention. I added a fancy ceiling right there. And because of that, I also added a attic up here. So here is the attic, which I just realized the carpet got ripped up when I changed that ceiling. So this is the attic space. It's, you know, it's a decent amount of space. As you can see, it kind of connects back to the window up there, which is pretty cool. So I'm not really sure what I'll do with this space. Most likely just storage, but I do like this space. It's a nice space, so we'll do something with it. Let me just kind of do that. There we go. And that's basically what's going on up here with the second floor. Not going to focus on that today. If I decide to do yet another episode, which I have not decided yet, I will do some second floor interior. But I'm going to keep on focusing on the first floor, so let's just keep on making progress. So down here, I'm going to add a dining room table. So this is going to be some interesting stuff that we have to put together here. So I'm going to grab some anvils. I'm going to grab some quartz. And I think I'm going to grab some white carpet. Not 100% sure about that. I'm going to grab some... I think I actually might use dark oak wood doors for this, even though they clearly look like doors. But I'm going to give it a shot. And I'm going to use some dark oak wood slabs. Gotta love the dark oak wood. Okay, so if I have no, let's do it like this. If I have a, let's rip up this carpet because this carpet's not even going to be here. I just added it, you know, I don't know why I added it, honestly, because I knew I was going to get rid of it. I just wanted to see what it looked like with a carpet, because I was still considering, you know, making this room just like just an open space, but I think I am going to still add a dining room here. So I also might consider changing, well, that's not the right block. It's amazing how much lighter spruce wood looks nowadays now that dark oak wood's in the game. I think I said that before, but yeah, anyway, I was thinking about still changing the floor plan of this place, or like, and by changing the floor plan, I mean changing the floor itself. So I was going to add like a different color floor, not spruce wood, or sorry, dark oak wood. So I was still considering that. I'm probably not going to do that, but it was a possibility. So here's going to be the dining room table. So probably going to add another chair right there, and right there, and right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 potential seats for this place. I'm going to grab some string, place that around the edges here like that. Gonna place some quartz kind of running across like this, and right here as well. Alright, let's go ahead and line this thing with some carpet going around. So I gotta go ahead and shift click on the anvils here. But yeah, this is just gonna be my simple dining room table design. Did something similar to this in the Alpine Mansion, so you know, if it's a good design, doesn't really need to be changed a whole lot. So let's go ahead and place the doors here. I could add like more fancy chairs, like, you know, chairs that actually have some depth to them, that aren't made out of doors. I still might do that, maybe for the ends here, like where the master sits. So I might still do that, but that's a nice little you know, 8-chair dining room space there. So we're not done yet. Let's add some more to this. So I would probably want to add, let's see, some cobblestone walls, maybe with a torch, possibly some flower pots in the middle, maybe even some beacons possibly. So maybe something like this. I'll do a brewing stand with a beacon on top of that. I can do something like this with some torches, and then some flower pots in the middle of that. Let's see how that looks. I like it. Alright, so there's our dining room table. I'm trying to think of anything else I could add to this. I think it looks pretty good though. Yeah, the only thing I could think of would be possibly make some fancier looking chairs. That's the only thing. But I love how the chandeliers hang down right above the table. That's really nice. I like that a lot. So I think that's a good solid dining room. I mean, that's all I'm going to add for this room. It's just a table. So obviously when you walk into the building, you know, that's what you see, the dining room table. And it looks good. So I like this room. This is a nice space. Let me look at this from up here just to kind of look down on it. So it looks good. I'm a big fan. All right. Not 100% sure if I'm going to keep the white wool. The white wool carpets. Might try a different color. We'll see. But we have 3 rooms down today, guys. So we've done this room here. We've done the bathroom. And then we have the dining room table. So let's close this out by doing some interior in here. And let's work on this bedroom. So for this bedroom, obviously, we're going to need a bed in here. We're going to need some fancy floor planning. So let's start off with that. I'm going to grab all the stuff that I've been doing with this lately. So what I start with is kind of like a perimeter of dark oak wood planks, or dark oak wood regular blocks or whatever, the logs. I start off with that, and then I kind of just wrap around from there. I still haven't worked on the basement at all. I'm going to have to do that soon as well. But I'll probably end up doing that off camera. So this is going to run across right here. Maybe I'll like dig it out or something like that on camera. That's a possibility. We'll see. Okay, so there we go. So we kind of have, I start off with like a little perimeter of, yeah, the spruce wood, like I said. And then I come in and add spruce wood stairs around the edges here. So these kind of go all the way around. And then I added carpet in the middle, basically. And that's what I do for this design. So I'm going to add a bed in here, probably a TV, maybe even like a little sitting area. So let's start by adding the bed. Alright, so this is going to be a guest bedroom in here. So we have the walk-in bathroom here. We got ensuite bathroom and closet. Double stacked that wall with sandstone, so this whole room was sandstone. Thought that was a smart thing to do. So I'm trying to decide where I want to put the bed in this room, because there's a bunch of different options. We can put it on that wall. We can put it along the edge of this wall. So let's try a few things and see what I like better. I'm just going to grab all the stuff that I need for making beds in Minecraft. I'm trying to decide if I want to make a bed that's like on the floor, like one of those classic beds. Something like what like I'll just do like a standard, you know, definition, like something like this, right? I don't know if I like that or not. Like that's still like a viable design for sure, but there are other options. So let's try the other options here, and that would be some dark oak wood. We can give that a shot. We'll see how that looks. We're gonna have to do like a headboard on this bed as well, so let's do that. I'm gonna try this wall first and see how it looks. Should I take it all the way to the end here or not? Okay, now when I do that, actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it on this wall. I don't like it. I'll put something else on that wall. I just broke a block I didn't want to break. There we go. All right, so let's do it on this wall. I think this is an odd number. I'm hoping it is. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, this is an odd number. So let's do a 5-block wide headboard here. Kind of take that across. Take this up with some stairs on the sides here. And we can add more to that, I guess. Maybe just fill that in with some slabs like that. Maybe not. Not sure yet. Actually, what if I do this? What if I do that? And then I could fill that in, I guess. Maybe. Not sure yet on that. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to grab some quartz. We're going to make this a 3-block wide bed. And then I'm going to place some snow on top of that, like in that kind of formation. Take some wood across like this. Kind of put the legs of the bed on this side. And let's add some white wool. And then I'm trying to decide what other color I want on this wall. I could go with green, cyan, or gray are my 3, you know, preferred options here. So let's try, well, obviously we gotta start off with the white. Let's try green, because that might look good because of the walls. Yeah, the green is what I'm gonna go with. That looks really good. So there's our bed. I'm trying to think of what else I could add to this thing. Let's put some sideways stairs on this side of it. Like that, maybe. And let's put some lanterns, or not lanterns. Let's put some lamps on this. I don't know why I couldn't remember what those are called. All right, so let's put some lamps on this. Again, I'm not even sure if I like the brewing stands as the stand of the on top of the lamp. I'm not 100% sure if I like that part of the thing, but I'm trying to think of my other options, and I don't really think there are a whole lot. I mean, I could use cobblestone walls, I guess, but I'm not so sure about that. I could use flower pots with like a cactus or something like that. How does that look? I've never really been a big fan of that design. I know it's like kind of popular. If the cactus could just be like white or like just a different color, like that would be a pretty useful design, I think. But stick with the brewing stands. Let's see what else we got here. So I'm gonna have the gray carpet on top of this. Actually, hold on a second. That's gonna melt. No, wait, hold on. I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't want this to melt. I want the pillows to stay the way they are. The pillows are supposed to stay cold, right? The cold side of the pillow. We don't need those to be warm. All right, so something like that. I think I might even switch out that. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna switch out that quartz underneath. It's not really necessary for it to be there, so let's just kind of have that go like that instead. So there we go. There's the bed design. And I'm trying to think of anything else I could add to this bed. I think it looks pretty decent. Let me try switching out these stairs here for just slabs instead. Yeah, that's better. I like that better. So here's the bed. And I could add more to this room. I could add a lot more to this room. I might put like a TV on this wall. Some Dangeles anvils would be perfect for this room. Some paintings on these walls. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add some Dangeles anvils and some paintings. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to conclude today's episode, guys. I think we've made some really good progress in the interior, doing almost 4 rooms today. That's pretty good, so I'm happy with that. And I'm going to... That's the painting I was talking about earlier, but that's a even number, or that's an even number painting. Actually, that's the one I could have gone with that one. I'm going to try to find that one again. Where is that one? There we go. All right, so we'll do that. That looks good. It's just, it's nice and elegant. I like it. So there's that wall. I'll probably put a TV on this wall with some, maybe like a dresser or things like that. Maybe even like a table in this corner. There's so much more I could add to this bedroom as like the guest bedroom. So, but that's definitely a good start to it. So Guys, I want to thank you very much for watching. It's been Dangeles. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We did like 3.5 rooms of interior today. As you can see, it takes a long time to do the interior. It would take like 5 or 6 more episodes, honestly, if I furnished the entire rest of the house on camera. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do another episode yet. I really don't know. I could do one more for some second floor interior. I think I might do that. So do like one floor, or I did like one episode for the first floor, just like some basic stuff. I covered a dining room, an office, a bathroom, and a bedroom. So like all the basic stuff other than the kitchen. So next episode, I'll do some stuff on the second floor. So maybe the master bedroom I'll do on camera, and maybe the gaming room over here, as well as some other things. So I think that's what I'll do, and we'll go from there. So thank you guys very much for watching. This house is really starting to take shape both on the interior and the exterior. It's getting really close to being done. Just a more interior to do, and it's going to be complete. So I'm excited for the finished product of this house, and it shouldn't be too much longer now. So thanks for watching, everybody. It's been Dangeles. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Give it a like if you did. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace out.